So we're living in a world where we're very busy and we're looking for things that make our life easier. We're moving into the Wi-Fi connected world with our GE line of appliances. Now, we have had a lot of appliances ready for us to flip the switch for the last couple of years. And I like to say we now are flipping that switch. We are in the process of developing 2 apps. One app is going to take care of our kitchen appliances. And all of these appliances over here on the right are all Wi-Fi connected appliances. So we have a whole full suite of appliances. And then at the back, we have a new set of laundry, top-load laundry. So we're going to have an app specifically for the laundry as well. Now, we know what we're coming with. We know what we're going to be introducing. Let's see where we can go with this Wi-Fi connectivity.
With GE Appliances, we first started what we would call the smart home or connected appliances by working with utilities. We would get our appliances and they would talk to the smart meter in the home, but it was very energy focused, it was very utility focused. So then we pivoted and we used a different technology, Wi-Fi, and we started to connect our appliances with a more consumer focus. People wanted to be more time efficient. So one thing they could do is preheat their oven away from home. So if they're at the store or they know they're going to be cooking on the way home, they can set the wall oven, it would be preheated. So when they get home, they can just put the food in the oven. Through the phone, we can send notifications that let you know 5 minutes to go before your washer or dryer is finished, or after the cycle is finished, or more importantly, that you've left clothes in the washer for over 30 minutes and you should take them out and put them in the dryer. It takes a little bit of time to warm up the hot water in order to get it ready for your coffee. So with the app, and if you're connected through the app, you can set a schedule. Say, Keurig, turn on my hot water every day at 7 o'clock. So as you come down every morning, it's already set up for you. Easy way to do a service fix is to send a software update. So perhaps you have an issue with your dryer and you need to make a service fix. Instead of sending the technician to your home, sometimes we can make that fix with just a simple software update. So we can send the update over the air through the Wi-Fi, and then you as the consumer can see on your app that you have a pending software update available. You press accept and you've received the new update and you've solved your problem. We have the ability to send updates that will allow your appliance to do more things than it can do as you bought it. One great example that we have is in laundry. You can create your own cycles. We can push new cycles as we develop them. So you bought an appliance in 2016, but it's almost like you get a new appliance every time you receive a new download. Anything is possible. This is just a great opportunity for us as a business and for the owners as they utilize their appliances.
We're thinking about the appliances that we want to have that Wi-Fi connectivity. These are our 3 pillars that we keep in mind. We want to be able to offer the consumer convenience to make their life easier. We want to offer them peace of mind. Has anybody ever left the house and thought about, did I leave my oven on? You can now turn it off simply by the app on your phone. So it gives you that peace of mind. And optimal performance. They talked about in the video if your appliance needed an update. Rather than having a service tech come out and download that update for you, they simply send you a notification through your app and you can do it, when it's convenient for you, download that app and update your appliance. So we talked about earlier, Randy was talking about being the leader in finishes and having the most colors and the most finishes available out there. I'll go back to that. We're actually going to have the most Wi-Fi connected appliances in the industry with over 40 appliances available. That's more than anybody. Now, are we the only ones that have Wi-Fi connected appliances? No. But we're the only ones that are going to have this number of appliances, be able to offer a full suite of appliances to the consumer. So these are actually some of the things that a consumer can do with the app. We talked about being able to turn the range off if they feel like maybe they left it on. They can double check on their app. Being able to preheat your oven. You know, if you're in the middle of stuffing the turkey, we just finished with Thanksgiving, and you're sort of up to your elbows in turkey and stuffing, and you need to preheat the oven, we're going to have the ability to be able to do a voice activation. We've been having some fun with Google Play today, where we can use our version, which will be Geneva, and ask Geneva to preheat the oven. We'll know when the dishwasher load is completed or when the washer's done and we have to transfer it over to the dryer. This is all convenience for the consumer to make their lives a little easier. Look at the list of appliances we have that are going to be Wi-Fi connected. I mean, just the ranges alone is pretty much every kind of range to suit a consumer's needs. Smart homes are going to be really, they're the homes of the future. And 30 million consumers have used this kind of technology or will use this kind of technology just in 2017 alone. And 78% of consumers looking for a new build or a brand new home, building it sort of from scratch, if you will expect to have this kind of technology in their home. We sort of started with having thermostats, we've got lighting, and now we're moving into appliances. So we talked about the Google Home. We talked about our version of having that voice activation. Here's a couple of commercials, as Jamila likes to say, being a little cheeky and showing you how that voice activation can work.
Alexa, tell Geneva to turn the oven off.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about.
At GE Appliances, our dryers come with a laundry can wait feature.
Alexa, ask Geneva to keep tumbling.
A dryer you can control with your voice. Another way we make good things for life.
Okay, hello again. So this is my baby. You know, when we first started talking about Wi-Fi, so in 2015, Wi-Fi Connect for GE Appliances has been around already for 2 years. The US launched it in 2015. And it's a bit of a different story in Canada because we have a bit of an advantage. When they launched Wi-Fi Connect, it was all in built-in appliances, but it didn't have the ability to have voice activation as well. So now in Canada, we're launching that at the same time. So it gives us that extra leg up that even the US team didn't have. So we're really excited about this. Now, when we first started talking about Wi-Fi in Canada, truth be told, I was a little bit averse to it. I'm not the most tech-savvy person. I'm a bit of a traditionalist, and knowing many of our consumers that are relatable to GE appliances, they're a little tech averse too. So it's been a bit of a difficult conversation to have in Canada, but one that is moving fast and furious, especially with a younger market, right? So like when I bought my first smartphone, the first thing I wanted was a manual, right? Because that's what we all lived on. That's what we grew up with, right? Well, those days are gone, right? And people are quickly adopting smart home technology. And we see that every day, right? We see that in terms of having Wi-Fi speakers, our phones, our lights, our locks on our doors, and now we've got connected appliances as well, because it truly does make your life easier. So in order to tell the story, we didn't want to just talk about it as a new feature, because any brand can do that. Samsung, LG, anybody can do that. We really wanted to make sure that we were having a dialogue about the future of your kitchen and how GE Appliances plays a part in that. So in order to tell that story on the marketing side, we started off with a big PR campaign, right? We sat down with some of the leading top-tier media outlets across the country because this was our biggest fall innovation. Because as Cheryl mentioned, we've got the most connected appliances in the country, right? And now we also have the dual story of voice activation. Then we kicked it off with a national broadcast media tour. We own social media, digital advertising. If you're going to talk tech, you're going to talk digital innovation, you need to be everywhere online, right? In-store presence, where it makes the most sense for the people in this audience. And then, obviously, sales promotion, right? Because, sure, it's cool. Sure, it looks great, but is it affordable? So back in June, we had a great opportunity to sit with, like I said, top-tier media publications across the country. We sat with the likes of Chatelaine, Canadian Living Magazine, Elle Canada, Style at Home, leading media and leading digital and tech outlets, such as Tech Vibes and Zoomer Magazine, to talk about our fall innovations. And the feedback was hugely positive. We only launched Wi-Fi Connect as a program last month, and already we've got tentative placements in Canadian Living, in Style at Home, and we're in the middle of a massive broadcast media tour, and that has been wildly successful already. And we're just at the beginning, right? Our national broadcast media tour, now in order to be able to tell this story so that it's relatable to consumers, we needed somebody who was not only trustworthy by consumers, but trustworthy by the media as well. Enter Amber Mack. Her name's Amber MacArthur, but she goes by Amber Mack. She's an entrepreneur. She's an author. She's a host, right? And she's a mom, most importantly. She's internationally renowned in the digital and tech community when it comes to talking about new innovations in the marketplace. Not only here in Canada, but in the US as well, right? She actually hosts her own show on SiriusXM called The Feed, where she talks about the newest, hottest, and latest digital innovation trends. Now, she just recently ended a national broadcast media tour where she traveled across the country on the likes of Global TV, on CBC, on CTV News, on CP24, talking about her top 5 favorite kitchen tech innovations, where GE Appliances Wi-Fi Connect was at the forefront. So I'd like to show you a clip, just so you can get a sense of how she actually talks, because she was absolutely fantastic.
Amber Mack is here with her top kitchen tech trends for fall. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
It's really cool, some of the stuff you've brought in, and we want to get to it because sometimes people get, like myself, a little bit intimidated when it comes to new technology, but there's some really cool things out there.
There absolutely are, and this is what really excites me about the new technologies. There's so much cool stuff that will truly help us save time, and I think that's what we're all looking for. So the first thing I wanted to start with is the GE Wi-Fi Connect fridge. I have this exact fridge in my home.
You do?
And what it does, it has a built-in Keurig coffee maker, so you can make your own coffee. You can use the app to heat up the hot water in the morning. So you simply press one button and you have coffee come out of your fridge, which I think everyone loves. Also, because of the app, you're able to do things such as ensure if the door is left open that you get a notification. You can get the diagnostics for the fridge, really clean water, all of those things in one place.
So it doesn't just beep if you leave the door open for 5 seconds. You'll get like a text on your phone or something?
Yeah, so there's a great story of a woman I was talking to who also has this fridge. She was saying that she was out on the golf course and she got the notification that her fridge was left open because her kids were at home alone. So she called them and said, "Close the fridge."
Oh my gosh.
So it's a perfect example of how that connectivity can really help to really save us time in the long run.
Can I ask you how much that one is?
Yes, so it's $499.99.
Okay.
So again, it's a pretty advanced fridge. I have the exact same model that we're showing off there at home. So and we're seeing more with these connected appliances that people want this just in terms of ease of use. They love the connectivity and many other features as well.
Scale.
Yes, this is called the drop scale.
Move this up?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So that's Amber. She's relatable, right? And she's easy to talk to. And she makes it an understandable platform that's not so daunting for consumers, which is what we really loved about her. So when we launched this campaign with Amber, we launched it around September 19th, actually. And we kickstarted it with a Facebook. She started with a Facebook Live video on her page, where she also supported a full contest where she was giving away one of our GE Cafe Keurig refrigerators that was Wi-Fi connected. The contest entry on the first day elicited over 1,000 entries. We've never had a contest that big before. That really shows her prowess and the trust that people who respect digital and tech innovations have with something like this. She's also communicated across her Twitter platforms. We've obviously supported it on our social media as well. And then in terms, remember the digital campaign that I talked to you guys about on Cafe? Well, we did the same thing on Wi-Fi Connect as well. We started it September 25th. We're still in the middle of it right now. So it's going until October the 15th. And again, if you're going to talk Wi-Fi, if you're going to talk digital, you need to be everywhere on the internet. You literally have to saturate the market for it to really resonate. And that's what we've done. We've taken over Chatelaine. So we've got banner ads. And these are called big box ads. Leaderboards, as you can see at the top. We're on CityLine. We're across CTV, Omni, CBC, and we took over the whole weather network. Right? Now this will be going until the middle of October right now. So this is the whole purpose of me telling you guys this is because I want you to feel like, I want you to understand and feel what it is we're doing to even drive these consumers into your stores. That's the whole purpose of this. Okay? In store, where it's the most relevant for your team, we've got a dedicated Wi-Fi Connect brochure. So we're not only talking to the features and benefits of what the apps do, which, by the way, are free. There's no cost for the apps. They're free to download, right? We've got the kitchen and laundry app. So it talks not only to the features and benefits of what the app does for each category, fridge, range, dishwasher, laundry. It also talks to third-party vendors that are compatible with our appliances. And Cheryl mentioned this. Our Google Home, it is compatible with Google Home. Right now, it's just a matter of the skill migration working on the Google Home side. When Amazon Echo comes to Canada, it will be compatible with Amazon Echo as well. I don't know about you guys who are parents or, when you're cooking and you're up to your elbows in chicken juice, I don't want to have to wash my hands and then go turn on my oven and then go back and get my elbows into chicken juice. I want to be able to just say, Google Home, tell Geneva to preheat my oven to 350. That's the convenience that we're talking about here. Right? So it's compatible with Google Home. It will be compatible with Amazon Echo. Nest thermostat, right? When it comes to preheating or turning off your oven. Drop recipes, right? Which is an amazing app. I really encourage you to check it out if you have time. So all that you'll find in our dedicated brochure, and this is a take-home piece for our customers. We've also got over 1,000 Wi-Fi emblem stickers, so you can very easily and readily identify which models are Wi-Fi capable under the GE brand. As well as our segment brochures. You've probably seen these in your stores. We're right now revamping them, so we'll have an online version where we're going to weave in the story about Wi-Fi connectivity as well. And that'll live on geappliances.ca. We also launched a Wi-Fi Connect microsite on geappliances.ca mid-September. So again, I encourage you, if you want to learn more about it, we've made it very easy because we wanted to obviously bridge that gap, as I've mentioned, between those who aren't tech savvy and those who are. So it's a very easy to understand platform. And you can find out all those details on our website. I encourage you to go check it out, please. And then lastly, we've got our national sales promotion. Right now, so we kicked this off September the 4th. And our national sales promotion is a save up to $3,100 save story on select GE kitchen appliances. This does not just include Wi-Fi models. That's the best part. So if your customers aren't particularly interested in Wi-Fi as a platform, we have a host of models that are still apply under this umbrella as well. And that's going right till November. And that is Wi-Fi. So what we're going to do, if anybody has any questions off the top of their head, no? So what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to break out into a few groups. I encourage you guys, we have a few stations for you guys to kind of walk around and peruse. Please check out our new washer and dryer. It's Wi-Fi Connect. Jerry will be over there to walk you through it. We have an amazing water station and smart dispense feature that he'll walk you through. We can also talk to you about our new ranges as well as Wi-Fi Connect.
So I wanted to take the opportunity to give you a walkthrough through the app. So what I've done is for those I'm standing in front of, but I only have so much cable here to work with. We've gone wired. So basically what we have here is we have both of the refrigerators. We had the Profile and the Keurig Cafe refrigerator. When we first came and set them up, I connected them to my app on my iPad. I actually have a phone in my pocket that also has the app that is actually connected to my refrigerator at home where I can control. So anything I can do here, I could actually be doing, even though I'm 1,000 miles away, I could do it on my refrigerator at home. So how does it work? Two refrigerators. You'll notice that one is at the top is offline. I think earlier somebody was obviously having fun with the control panel and they turned off the Wi-Fi. So it's that easy, actually. If you ever don't want it to be online, you can just go into the control panel and turn off the Wi-Fi. So it's currently offline. This one's still active. So I have some options. By the way, if I was ever wanting to, I could, of course, add more appliances to here. So if I had a range, it would just show up like below the fridge. If I had the dishwasher hooked up, I could easily have connected them, and they would just show all together. But all I have to do is I select the appliance I want to go into by just hitting the appliance. In this case, it's loading up the refrigerator, so I'm connecting to this one right over here. We'll just give it a second to connect, and there I am connected. So I have options. If I can go into my different options, you know, some of the things I talked about, like notifications, I have the ability to control that. So I can turn on which ones that I want. Do I want my door alarm? Do I want my filter expiration? Do I want hot water to tell me when it's hot water, or if the temperature is out of its normal range? It'll send me a message telling me it's out of its normal range, or in fact, give me a service alert. So there's maybe the new Wi-Fi or firmware update. It'll tell me. And down here, if there's a power outage or a temperature alert. So I would always know if the power went out at my house because my refrigerator would give me that information. So it's just that simple.